Welcome back to another rap analysis video, and here we're doing a Field Mob song. It's called 1-2-3, and I'm not a huge Field Mob fan, but I love this song so much. There's a few songs I like by them, but this is by far my favorite Field Mob song, and to break it down, this is off their third studio album, which came out in 2006. The album was called Light Poles and Pine Trees. It was the first album they released under the Disturbing the Peace record label with Ludacris and all that stuff. And they put this out, and I hadn't listened to their first two albums, to be fair, but I had heard good things about them. So I was excited once I heard about this album. And this is the intro track, and it was produced by Ken Joe, who does a majority of the producing on this album, and I think for them in the past as well. So Sean J and Smoke, who also have a bunch of different nicknames. So I got this album, and I popped it in, and I didn't know what to expect, and this song blew my mind away. Technically, it was kind of all downhill from there. Not downhill, but like this was my favorite song of Field Mob ever, and I couldn't even get past it. It took me like an hour to get past the song because I kept playing it over and over. I didn't know, like, they had punchlines for days, punchlines for days, like a lot of people would say, oh, Fabulous and Lloyd Banks and these kind of guys are punchline rappers, but this song is full of it, and so we're going to go through it, and we're going to talk about the lyrics, and I'm going to explain some of the punchlines for some people that may not know the slang or don't get it, and then there's a few that I don't know, and then hopefully people in the comments will help me. So they both have one verse, that's it, one verse each. And I'm trying to think of other duos that have a better intro track on their album. The only one that really comes to mind for me is that Clips Lord Willing intro on their first album that can match up with that. But if you have any other intro tracks by a duo, a rap duo, that you think are better than this, put it in the comments. Let me know, and maybe I could do that song on a future episode. So the hook is crazy. It's like doo 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 doo, and then the bass is like ba-ra ba-ra. It obviously I can't beatbox, but it sounds really good. You heard a little snippet of there at the beginning, and I'll play a little like 4-second snippet at the end. And it's just called 1-2-3, and the chorus is very simple. It's well, they start out and they go 1 to the motherfucking 2 to the motherfucking 3, and then it says 1, 2, 3 points I gotta get across. 1 don't 2 make me 3 go off, and it says that 4 times in a row. And then Sean J steps in with the first verse, and I was just like, what am I hearing? I was not expecting this, and I love this song. I have it pretty much memorized. If the song's playing, I can pretty much keep up with it. But I'm going to just read through the lyrics here, and then we'll talk about it. So Sean J goes, we came up from the bottom to the top. Started with the rocks, used to sell them to the fiends, now I got them in the watch. 2 years off the scene, heard enough of your fucking trash. We return now to make you suffer like succotash. Run up in the pump of blast, my homies is totin'. I'm the film in the camera, homie, picture me rolling, picture me blowing. Trees chief and purple daily. Weed no seeds, call it Virgin Mary. Chevy, they say we broke up, and then Chevy's like, oh yeah? But we do shows and split ends like blow-dried hair. Hold up, Joe, stop the song. And then it's like, what? Field Mob, the answer to the question, what if Big and Pac would've got along? Put us on whoever's song, fast, slow, no facade. Get your Bible, check the credit, Sean Ghost wrote for God. With that said, I've been blessed, oh man, the chain red like a caffeine-free Coke can. So, damn the critics, y'all really fake. We got hotter 16s than that R. Kelly tape. Make cheddar when I grab the mic. When the mob in town hoes go out in bad weather like a satellite. Never have to ask them twice, do it for the fuck of it. Anything, pop a pill, drink a little, suck a dick. Who you with, fuck your clique, stay in your place. Charlie Murphy, what do the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap! And then it goes into the chorus. So I'll quickly, because I didn't want to stop there, so he's like, we started with the rocks, we used to sell them to the fiends, now I got them in the watch. Because rocks can either mean like crack rocks, so I guess he used to sell drugs on the street, and now he's got rocks, diamonds in his watch. And then, so 2 years off the scene, I guess they took a break while they're in negotiations to sign this contract with Disturbing the Peace Heard enough of your fucking trash. We return to make you suffer like succotash. And then, picture me blowing trees, chief and purple daily. So he's just talking about smoking weed. And then, I guess there was rumors that they broke up, maybe because they hadn't put out a third album at this point. And so Smoke is also known as Chevy. So he says, we do shows and split ends like blow-dried hair, because I guess if you blow-dry your hair too much, you get split ends. But sometimes ends can mean money, so he's saying we split the money, we split the paper, we do shows together, and we both split the profit that we make. And then he says, Joe, because the producer is Ken Joe, stop the song. Field Mob's the answer to the question, what if Big and Pac would have got along? And Big and Pac did get along at the beginning, but I think he means in the end. And it's a great line, but obviously I don't think Field Mob's on that level, but it's a good line. And then this is one I don't get. Put us on whoever's song, fast, slow, no facade, get your Bible, check the credits. Here it says Sean goes slow for God, but we know he said get your Bible, check the credits, Sean Ghost wrote for God. I don't know if that's like just a witty line that he's saying he Ghost wrote for God for the Bible, or if he's saying like there's a famous rapper we don't know that he wrote songs for possibly. If you do know, please fill me in. I always want to know more about this set. With that said, I've been blessed, oh man, the chain red like a caffeine-free Coke can. And then I guess, I don't remember what caffeine-free Coke cans look like, but I guess it's looks really good, and his chain looks like that. And then, so damn the critics, y'all really fake, so screw the haters. We got hotter 16s than that R. Kelly tape. So 16s is a reference to how many bars they're rapping, and a lot of times rappers do 16 bars. And it's just like the bars, that's how they count the music, right? So we got hotter 16s than the R. Kelly tape, because I guess R. Kelly had that tape that leaked of him peeing on the 16-year-old girl. And he makes cheddar when I grab the mic, which means he makes money when he's rapping. When the mob's in town, hoes go out in bad weather like a satellite. So like girls that wouldn't normally go out, they'd go for them in the bad weather, just like certain satellites would go in the bad weather. And who you with, fuck you, click, stay in your place. Charlie Murphy, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. And that's such a great punchline. It's from the Dave Chappelle show, the Rick James, Charlie Murphy skit, where Rick James says that, Charlie Murphy, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? And then he slaps him. So, I think Sean J has the best verse. And first we're going to get into Chevy's, or Smoke. Chevy P, Smoke, whatever, they both got a bunch of... But let me know whose one you like best if you've listened to this song before. And if not, go and listen to the song and then come back and comment and let me know what you thought. If I'm bigging it up too much, like, hey, it's not as good as you say, or thanks for putting me on this, I love this song. So anyway, here comes, they do the 1, 2, 3 points, I gotta get across, 1, don't, 2, make me, 3, go off. So they do that, do that, do that. And then here comes Smoke. I swear to God you never heard me spit it this way. I'm warning ya, I'm finna snap like turtle lips in a lake. I rap more than an Egyptian coroner. Your rhymes are boring us. Listen to you's like watching wet paint dry. Your lyrics, I bet they taste sweet. Stop spitting them Kit Kat candy bars and give me a break, please. Start writing your rhymes yourself. Matter of fact, here's a mirror and a map. Go and find yourself. Cause you been fake. You frontin' like you did time in the state pen, but really was a nerd at Penn State. Cut the bullshit, you're not a hustler. Y'all remind me of where I rent my DVDs at. Y'all some blockbusters, confessing like Usher, soft as baby food. Fixing to get us off the block like Star 82. Mad cause I'm coming up and you ain't. And I'm buying stuff that you can't. And I ain't 50 Cent, but I got bucks in a bank. And I got $1 million dick, bitch. Wood's worth a lot of cash. If I fuck her in the butt, she'd have money out her ass. Claiming you're pimping but ain't got one bitch. The only hose you got is the one you water your lawn with. To the hoes that fuck for fun, and the hoes that fuck for Fetty. If you ain't finna fuck Sean, then you ain't finna fuck Chevy. To the source like a groupie in love with Jordan, Jackson, Vic, Irvin, and Tyson. I want 5 mics, man. Damn! So I feel like, in my opinion, Sean J had the better verse, but I felt like Smoke had the better punchline. With the only hose you get is the one you water your lawn with. I have used that on people because that made me chuckle. I'm like, wow, that was pretty creative. And so, let me just break down if there's anything that we need to know. He says he's finna snap, but it's like, it means he's fitting to, or he's gonna snap. like turtle lips in a lake. It just means he's gonna go off on the song. He's gonna snap. And then he says, I rap more than an Egyptian coroner, because he means like when they wrap up the mummies, but he's just talking how he raps a lot. Your rhymes are boring us, listening to you's like watching wet paint dry. And then you front like you did time in the state pen, like you was in jail, but really you're just like a nerd at the Penn State University. Cut the bullshit, you're not a hustler, you'll remind me of where I rent my DVDs at, y'all some Blockbusters. Blockbuster is like a video rental store, but he's also saying it's a word that they call people are in the street that are busters. They call them blockbusters because they're out on the block and they're losers, I guess. And then this is the one I don't get. Confessing like Usher, soft as baby food, fixing to get us off the block like Star 82. I don't know what Star 82 is, so fill me in on that if you can. And mad because I'm coming up and you ain't, and I'm buying stuff that you can't. I ain't 50 Cent, but I got bucks in a bank. It means like 50 Cent had Lloyd Banks and Young Buck, but it means like he's got bucks in the bank, like he's got money. Yeah, so I don't know. It was clever. My woods were. I got $1 million dick, bitch. My wood's worth a lot of cash. Like his wood is his penis is worth a lot of cash. And if he fucks her in the butt, she'd have money out her ass. Money out her ass just means she'd have a lot of money, but it's kind of double entendre there because he'd be fucking her in the butt, I guess. So, and then the last line, to the source like a groupie in love with Jordan, Jackson, Vic, Irvin, and Tice, and I want 5 mics, man. Damn. So the Source was a magazine, really popular rap magazine, where they rated albums out of 1 to 5 mics. If you got 5 mics, they're saying it's one of the best albums ever. If you only got 1 mic, then it's a poor rating, right? So he's saying, to the Source, I want 5 mics, man. Like, to this song I give 5 mics, but not the whole album. So what he's saying, I want 5 mics, so then that's why he said Jordan, Jackson, Vic, Irvin, and Tyson. Michael Jordan, Mike Jackson, Michael Vick, Michael Irvin, and Mike Tyson. It's just a clever little rhyme there. And and then it goes 1, 2, 3 points. I gotta get across 1, don't 2, make me 3 go off, and then burra burra doo, and the music fades out, and the beat is crazy. It really is. So Ken Joe, I don't know who else he's done work with, or if he still produces tracks. I mean, this is back in 2006, and I don't even know if Field Mob's together anymore, or if they released another album. I know they signed to T-Pain's label after. They only put out 1 album on Disturbing the Peace. But so fill me in if there's a better Field Mob song that you like, and should I go back and check out those 2 classic underground albums? It's like Ruda to the Tuda, and there's another one I can't remember that they put out before this that people praised heavily. And as always, make sure you like, or you get a leg drop, comment, or you get a clothesline, subscribe, or you get a suplex. See you next time on Rap Analysis.